Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Decker Shadow, the internet personality with the best hair. Welcome to Live and Wired, episode 112. Such sights to show. Joining, we have a thick black daddy over there, if you can tell. He's currently having a situation, but other than that, everything's going a little bit better right now. Catch up on things. Hello, how is everyone?
I'm thinking of the wrong ketchup. Never mind.
Nah, I got the stuffed bell pepper. I was cooking right before the stream was set to start, and I really cut that one close. Let me tell you.
It's not green.
Well, it's got the screen is green. The bell pepper's brown. I'm sorry. It looks green in reality.
I hope so, for your sake.
Like I got Monster here. Is this green?
No. Well, my green screen doesn't work, so you can actually see mine.
Can't. For some reason, I'm not. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got some comments coming in. I'm like, wait a minute. Did everyone get kicked out when the thing went live? Because there were some people waiting. I saw that. So yeah, we got some comments now. Hello, Shane White. Hello, TJR. Thank you, Nick Black. They love me and my beautiful hair. I love Thick Black Daddy's beautiful smile.
I'm very smiley.
There's a one thing to talk about right away is the review that I did finish is still sitting in copyright jail for the time being. Let me go back to my videos on the channel. Let's refresh. Has it come out of copyright jail yet? No. Okay. So yeah, I did review Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. It's uploaded to YouTube in full 4K, and I tried to get HDR to actually work this time. But it's having some troubles.
I just don't think YouTube likes you anymore.
Oh, I don't think YouTube's liked me for like 5 years. Judging by the way the graph goes. Like everything leading up to 2017 was a beautiful exponential growth graph, and then right then, boom, 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 boom. Now, of course, 2017, that was adpocalypse. So I'm pretty sure it's not like they zeroed in on me. I just think they set up a few things on the back end that hurt a lot of people, and I was one of those that would hurt. So
I missed 2017 for all the wrong reasons then.
This title reminded to rewatch The Summer of Hellraiser. That got me thinking, because I think that I did review another Hellraiser movie, but I didn't add it to the Summer of Hellraiser playlist, and because it wasn't from the Summer of Hellraiser. But I'm wondering, in situations where the summer special is a series, should I just tack on the other like movies that come out into the same playlist there, just to kind of keep it all together? Because there wouldn't be much of a point of having a separate playlist for if you want to watch the whole series of movies that I have reviewed. It's over here on this playlist that is mostly the summer and then a little bit of that. And then you have the summer playlist, which just doesn't have that end part because it wasn't part of the summer special technically.
Oh, I got a video game.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to ask you for some advice on learning how to write a proper script. If you remember that one thing I talked about.
I don't know how to do that. Have you seen my
that?
videos?
I thought those were all written out perfectly.
Written out, yes, but I'm just.
Oh no.
Oh, Zodiac Z is asking you, what are some of your favorite horror films, Thick Black Daddy?
I don't know. I'm a bitch.
Well, some of your favorites.
Well, ironically enough, Hellraiser, the OG, Hellraiser, 13 Ghosts. I think I like more thriller slasher films, actually. Now that I think about it, because my brain went to Halloween when Jamie Lee Curtis was a young little thing. That came out wrong, but yeah.
Or did it?
Dun dun dun. The Leprechaun movies. I like the Leprechaun movies for all the wrong reasons. I found them funny growing up watching them. I don't know why, but I don't know why I used to find those funny. Um, and yeah, my parents, my mom used to like kind of worry of my mental condition, and I was like, "Well, you probably shouldn't show me these." Like, there's a little guy going around like, "You want this wish? Okay, we'll give you this wish in the worst way possible."
Yeah, my parents come around every now and again asking me if my mental condition has deteriorated, and I'm like, "Hey, you can't talk to me that way anymore. You're dead," and they fade away.
I hate to stereotype myself, but I actually do like Leprechaun in the Hood. So
That was surprisingly good, like the first one. Back to the Hood, less so.
yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that one now. No. And Scream was interesting, but I don't think it aged too well. That's just me though.
I don't know. It's like a time capsule to me. It's like it takes me back. I don't like that part of my life though. So why the hell? Okay, never mind.
But definitely, Hellraiser, which I'm happy not to get ahead, of course. Happy that it's getting another sequel.
Or is it a reboot? Really, I haven't really. I looked a bit at the trailer and such because I wanted to check one specific thing to talk about today. But yeah, I don't know. Is it well? Enough Hellraiser movies could be sequels or reboots the way they are put together. So everyone say it's a reboot, definitely a reboot. But it's like, Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2 definitely went from one to the other. Hellraiser 3, I believe, did still kind of follow it up, but then Generations was like sort of retelling everything again, but it still could exist in the same timeline. And then each subsequent Hellraiser was just a different general horror story that they threw Pinhead in and said it's a Hellraiser movie now.
Oh, okay. So I might get judged for this. You know, it's secretly a guilty pleasure of mine. Event Horizon.
I know what that is scientifically. I don't think I've actually seen the movie.
Yeah, see, that's funny. I like it because it's in a sci-fi setting. I like me some sci-fi, but like, I know a lot of people, spit on it, shit on it, etc.
Studio 666.
I feel like
we got Event Horizon fans in the chat.
Oh, nice. Love Event Horizon. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank God, I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Oh,
I just know so many people.
I saw bits with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but I haven't been following it, and I haven't seen it pop up much in a while. So yeah, there's that. And my fiance is looking forward to Gotham Knights. Or what? Gotham Knight?
Was it? Yeah, I think it was Gotham Knights.
Yeah, it was Arkham Knight, Gotham Knights. I get confused.
It has, it has a K in it, doesn't it? Yeah. It's
Arkham. Yeah.
Arkham Knights.
Yeah, I'm playing Red Hood personally. I just want to shoot motherfuckers.
Red Hood isn't Red Hood just Angry Robin?
No, that's Nightwing. That's Angry Robin.
Well, fair.
Oh, Creed 2 review. It's been a long time since I did every single Rocky and I did Creed. So it would make sense I do Creed 2, but I never got around to it.
I actually want to see the Black Adam movie as well. You're not the only one. And I've actually been like watching like every new trailer that's been popping
out. Yes, Joshua, but specifically Batgirl ass, which I can get behind.
What? She ain't got no ass to get behind. Well, then again, the kind of ladies I like. She needs to be like two of her.
We'll mod that in. It's coming out on PC.
It's a mod.
We can give Red Hood a big thick ass as well.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. So I restarted Skyrim on my stream, and I forgot that I left a couple of mods that were still active. So
you
it
didn't
looked.
happen to get them from Lover's Lab, did you?
Oh God, no. But a couple of my mods, it started off mostly normal. You wake up in the back of in the back of the thing, go fight, run away from the dragon, and after the little intro bit, come out, go to the little town. I'm like, God damn, she got some huge ass titties. What's going on? Why is her ass so fat? What's going on? Why is the horse badonk like that? I forgot I left a plus size woman mod in the game. So everyone was very voluptuous, and for some reason, all the men are midgets.
I don't know. It always gets a little concerning though when like the older lady characters come out. Dragon! I saw a dragon! Oh my god!
Yeah, see that part
Can
right
you see
there
anything over
comes
those?
out.
Anyway, it's time to bust into the news. Bust into the news.
Ah, yes,
So,
this is the part where I said I didn't want to get ahead of myself.
yeah, we got Wolverine, Deadpool, and Cenobites in our little movie news this week. Big news that is like a lot to talk about, but not much to show, would be that Deadpool 3 will have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in 2 years from now.
Yeah, he keeps trying to retire. He keeps trying to retire, and they just keep bringing him back.
Yeah, well I mean, the way
Retire
they did it
Wolverine,
here,
rather.
they just had had Ryan Reynolds like, "Hey Hugh, want to be Wolverine again?" I was like, "Sure."
I'm pretty sure it was exactly like that. He was so enthusiastic. Like, fine, money, like that kind of thing.
So yeah, it's a. I saw Deadpool 1. I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I'm really not a comic book guy.
Okay. That's fair.
I still haven't seen the Sonic movies, to be fair, and I really want to. Like ever since the first one came out, and it turned out not to be ass.
I don't want to think
And,
of
and
Dick
in that
Grayson.
time since, another one has come out that people also like, and I haven't seen either of them.
I don't want to think of Thick Grayson.
Thick Grayson.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like Nightwing going around with his ass cheeks clapping on accident. Because he can't keep him silent. I just no. But yeah, no, those Sonic movies are right. I definitely had the chance to take my son to go see both movies. And I love the Sonic 2 box art because it's the Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis box art. Like they
Right.
redid it with Hugh. I must say Hugh
Sonic
Jackman.
Tails, the big two,
Tim
Eggman. They're
Carrey,
like,
Jesus.
and is they like, are you up to it? Are you?
No.
Man,
everybody's
I found a showing 80 miles away. I need to get there.
Everyone is showing it. Showing it, loving it. Excuse me, got me speaking your words. Everyone's loving it. There's already like a poster of Hugh Jackman, holding Deadpool. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
I haven't seen the poster. Oh wait,
did
I? I've seen. All the Deadpool stuff starts melting together and become the same Deadpool. It's like it's a pool of dead. It's a pool of dead.
Yeah, that. See, you messed up. You shouldn't have said that. Now I have to show you real quick. Boom. That's the one that's popping up everywhere on my social media bits.
Okay, now I gotta share my screen. Share screen. Screen 2. Right there.
Yep. So for the longest time, you're not the only one. I'm not saying your name 9,000. I actually thought the poster was photoshopped for the longest time, and then it turns out it's official. And I was like, oh, well then, because you could tell they done so much to his face.
Oh yeah.
So much.
But yeah, 2 years from now. 2 years. That's a early reveal.
Oh, hopefully I haven't jumped off a cliff by then.
But yeah, aside from that, there's also the new Hellraiser with the female Pinhead. And I didn't. There's a lot of things where it's like, hey, well, just let's have this character be female. Let's just change this. Let's just change that. But female Pinhead didn't really upset me because the original book, they're described as androgynous. But I wanted to make sure of something, so I double checked exactly how they were described in the book, and then I compared that to exactly how they appeared in the trailer, and it was a very interesting little thing. Because in the book, they are described as being physically androgynous, but their voice is kind of feminine. In this trailer, she is visibly very feminine, and her voice is kind of androgynous.
None of that bothers me. I'm definitely one of those guys who like to, if I see something that interests me, I like to hold my opinion until I actually see it. That's just how the way I work. Like when they showed her, I remember the first trailer that I saw. It did caught me off guard a little bit. I was just like, oh, it's a lady, and that was it. I ended up just watching the rest of the trailer, and it's like, all right. I'll try to see it if I can, because I'm actually
the
a
thing that bothered
Pinhead
me in
fan.
the trailer was they were talking about how, oh well, this is my brother I'm trying to save in this situation with this family love and stuff, and I'm like, what about the affairs and the fucking behind people's backs and the sex stuff? Are we gonna find out Stepbro is stuck in the Cenobite world or what? Like what's going to come out of that? Someone's fucking someone in a Hellraiser movie. That's how it works. It's about love affairs and like adultery.
I think I've seen that in a hentai somewhere or something like that. I don't know what them kids call it these days. I wouldn't know. I'm a good holy to God. Oh my God, why is that hard for me to say? Christian.
John Bubba says, honestly, some of Pinhead's lines would be creepier if said in a female voice. Only complaint I see so far about the new Hellraiser is she sounds like a serious chain smoker.
Well, I'm a chain smoker and I sound just fine. Little do you know, I'm forcing this voice. This is what I really sound like. No.
I've actually, Devin, I've actually already got another movie review uploaded. It's just waiting with copyright crap. They have a faster one now. I press the little red button saying, yes, I don't care if you give me a strike immediately. This is fair use. Deal with it. You have a week to respond. So hopefully they respond sooner rather than later. They seem to be sitting on it, which
yeah,
sucks.
You gotta remember, YouTube hates good content. I'm convinced YouTube hates your content. That's just it.
But still, if this takes a week, that's not as bad as it was taking. Like, I never got a strike for the Halloween Kills review, but it took 2 months from when I uploaded it to when I was able to actually post it. No strike anywhere in that. They just dragged all the process along for as long as they could without actually going all the way to a strike.
This is part of the reason why I've been trying to change up the way that I stream, because I do want to. In fact, there's a new game that just came out. Not advertising. Moon Scars, like a weird Metrovania pixel game, and I've been wanting to play that and then upload it to YouTube. But most of my streams are me doing stupid stuff and playing DMCA music, copyrighted music, all the time, because I like listening to music when I play
Twitch.
Games. And so Twitch likes to mute those sections where I'm listening to music, and it can't really upload that to YouTube if 30% of the dang old video is muted.
Last I checked, the female Pinhead in the comics was actually Kirsten. Goddamn, what was her name? Christy Cotton? Was it her name? Like the lady girl person woman from the first movie. She becomes a disciple of Pinhead, who is priest in the comics or something, and her Cenobite form is effectively female Pinhead.
I don't remember.
Kirsty. God, I hate when they take a normal name and then they fuck it up just enough to make it unique.
Kirsty.
Now I've just pissed off everyone out there named Kirsty.
Shazam and Black Adam fighting together? Yeah, more than likely. They're in the same unit. They should be in the same universe. They better be.
There's a new Alien series? Wait, is it a TV series? Because I stay away from those.
Oh man, I'd love to see one of the little aliens just pop out of his chest. I don't know why. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But unfortunately, the first image that came to my mind is the little alien that comes out of the mouth of Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri. I just
Like, it's
imagine him
delicious.
tasting it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, geez. But it's time for the poll, the live and wired poll. So we have a question here for Pinhead's face. Now that there have been so many different Pinheads, mainly because ever since Doug Bradley, none of them stuck. Pinhead's face. Who wore it better? First option would be Doug Bradley, of course. Second option would be Hellraiser Revelations 7 Smith Collins. Third option would be Hellraiser Judgment's Paul T. Taylor. The fourth option would be Hellraiser 2022's Jamie Clayton. And the fifth option, the classic, Granny's pincushion that looked like a tomato.
I know what I'm voting for.
So we got that on the channel community page. We'll be sharing that out in the chat momentarily.
I don't think I've seen any of the Pinhead comics. No, like I've seen them, but I haven't just sat down and read
I was supposed to switch over to that first for that. Anyway, new news.
That's okay. You'll get it. I believe in you.
That GTA 6 leak, biggest news in game leak history. So much so, I talked about it on my channel and got a lot of people saying, "Hey, Decker, you don't talk about video games. What are you doing here?" And I'm like, I do it on Live and Wired. What are you talking about? I talk about video games on Live and Wired.
Yeah, apparently he was like a 17-year-old kid.
Which explains the stupidity.
Yeah, I did manage to capture a couple of things myself. In terms of screenshots, various videos that I did put them in my Discord, and hopefully I don't get slapped by the FBI somehow.
Oh, they did get the FBI involved, though.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. I remember seeing in some news.
Still have no idea what happened to that poor old Jeffrey Epstein, but at least we got the GTA 6 hacker.
Yeah. Priorities. There's a 17-year-old kid that got cracked. As far as I know, give that kid a job. I mean, he's that young and he's already like breaking into.
Unfortunately, like I don't think it's something where I'm pretty sure it wasn't like a hack, like actually going into the code and figuring out the weaknesses and breaking through. That way, that can get you a good job if you're really good at it. It's like they'll catch you and they'll be like, you know what? You'd be better off here than behind bars. I think what they did was more akin to like ransomware, kind of just slip this in there, get someone behind who has control to do something stupid and be like, oh no, I will do what this Southern Norton antivirus is telling me to. I don't even realize I installed Norton antivirus. When did that happen? Oh well, I'll just give it all my credit card information. Whatever. Just take care of these viruses. My subscription expired, I guess.
Oh,
and
it couldn't be that simple.
They got in control there and were able to download a bunch of shit.
Yeah, potentially. I could definitely see that more or less happening. Like he just had like a flash drive. Oh man, what if it was just that? He just had a flash drive, went up to someone's computer at Rockstar Games somehow, and just like, hey, this looks interesting. Just took it and was like, I'm gonna upload this to the everything. I already have people complaining, even though it's an unfinished game, that it looks exactly the same.
It doesn't look finished.
And I'm just like, yeah, it's
they
not
still
finished.
Seriously need to put some work into that one.
Yeah, I think they're still using the same game and graphics engine, which I think is the issue because it doesn't. Again, I know it's not done yet, but it just looks like a GTA 5 expansion.
Well, from what I could tell from the videos that came out, they were just testing certain systems, prototyping certain gameplay systems, getting a basic skeleton thing. DRH159 says, I think the build was from 2 years ago. That's another thing. Some people were looking at the specific version of Windows 10 that popped up in some of the text boxes. And based on that, it dates the footage to possibly all the way back in 2019. So that'd be 3 years ago. So 2.5, 3 years.
Wait, when did Windows 11 drop? Whatever. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still running Windows 10. But yeah, some of the videos do also like show a lot of the a lot of the code working while the game is in action. And you can also see some of the, as you said, like the skeletal frames, um, the gun pointing. It was a lot of stuff that you could see in the game, and then there was like other ones of just basic police chase or something like that. Wasn't
I
too
like the one
crazy.
where she was twirling around and checking the physics on the skirt. And I'm looking at like, her legs clipping through a bit there. They still got to work on that.
Why?
She's just walking in a circle, and her skirt was flipping up a bit. Okay, that's why I was watching that so intently. Okay,
Well, we were just like, I need skirt physics.
I do need skirt physics. With a little crotch rocket motorcycle, scoit physics. Think about that. Think about that.
I'm sorry. Did you say squirt physics?
Scoit.
Oh, squirt. Okay, thank you. Oh man, did I hear the worst possible thing?
Oh, gee. That's a hell of a way to end a police chase.
I'm sorry. I was just it's like I need to activate the blind. I'm like, wait, the blind? What is that? And just like press a button on her chest. Like, oh no, I'm done. I'm done before you even start.
That'll be in about 3 minutes.
I'm done before you even start. But I'm pretty sure it will be. See, I'm not the only one that thought you said squirt. I mean, God damn it, now you got me saying that shit. Squirt. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be another GTA game. If they do the same thing that they did with GTA over time, I'm pretty sure it'll be good.
And then they're going to add the oppressor and ruin everything. Like, balance is just going to be thrown out the window.
You don't need balance when you're having fun. I can't say that because I'm currently yelling at Gundam Evolution.
I have been struggling so hard to just move my weed, trying to build up my weed farm, trying to ship this weed, and it seems to be going okay until the asshole with the flying jet bike comes and shoves a rocket up my ass.
All right, you would love Weed Shop 3 then. It's a Steam game. It's all about you
people with flying motorcycle jet things come and shoot rockets up your ass in Weed Shop 3?
No, but you have the common drug head person. I don't know how drugs work. Come over to your shop like, hey man, can I get a pipe? And then he'll take the pipe. He'll buy the pipe. I saw my friend play this. Buy the pipe and then immediately smash it over your head and run away. But yeah, no, they bring all the craziness back. I'm pretty sure people will.
But yeah, on the hacker getting arrested news, he pled not guilty.
Oh, really?
So either he's still trying to fight this, or they got the wrong guy. Which is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's a 17-year-old kid who just panicked. What if he's getting paid off? What if he's getting paid to take the blame?
Might be a little scapegoat.
Because I'm pretty sure
there's actually a real like super head honcho, the 14-year-old kid.
Oh no,
he's got everyone on his puppet strings. I will have my Grand Theft Auto 6.
Neither one of us is going to be playing Overwatch 2.
I played a little bit of Overwatch 1, but I'm not very good at it. I run in as Reaper. I'm like, ultimate ability. I start doing the gun kata. No one cares, and they shoot me, and I'm dead. And I'm like,
I like going as Anna just sleeping. I'm like, play a voice line. You need to learn to relax, and then teabags.
It would be. Let's see.
Coolio. Oh yeah, I think everybody heard about Coolio. At least on my
time. Oh yeah, Coolio passed. That is very sad news. He was still pretty young. Like, why is? I'm like, come on! I saw you in a couple of movies and small side bits, and I saw you in Pterodactyl. in a terrible movie. You
Wait.
deserve better movie roles.
That was a bad
Please tell
movie,
me
but he was a
Julio did
pterodactyl.
better movies than the ones I've seen.
Did you know he made the theme song to Kenan and Kel back in the day?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know he made that.
God damn.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just completely caught off guard. Yeah, he was in his 50s. He definitely caught a lot of people off guard. I don't know what he dropped from, but built the bun. It was actually a clock. This reminds me of God.
Let's see. Is this working right? Is this working? It's got to be working.
Oh God! Now I'm thinking, what if the hacker, all right, was actually a 10-year-old kid who has this whole huge like corporation going around in London? While he controls people. He's like the mafia. You know, he's like the head honcho, and all the schools are actually like information gathering. Okay, I'm thinking too much about this. I'm thinking too much about this.
Well, it's time to move on to our next little topic.
They're taking over, man.
Diversity campaign to get female characters to look how they should look. We got one of those going on, and we have a actual female to join us.
Drum roll.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, you're coming through. Female.
What'd you say?
Oh, God.
See, no. What have you done, Decker? What have you done? What have you done?
No, that could have gone better. That could have gone. Trust me, she gets the joke. She gets the joke. It's oh God.
What kind of Texas gentleman are you? Oh yeah, yes, right. You're from Pennsylvania or something like that. Ow, that hurt my tongue.
Okay, well.
Oh, is it your birthday, Julie? Happy birthday! I want some cake. Give me some diabetes.
Well, we can get started on the topic itself. They've been versed in it, so I could check to make sure that everything they'll be able to come back and all that. But we got a little diversity. Let's pop over here. Let's just show what we're talking about here. Boom. Got a Epic, Women in Games, and Dove launching a campaign to improve female character diversity. Because you see, that is a giant problem right now. Giant problem. With these non-diverse female characters all being female, but not diverse enough.
What? Yeah, I want to see Shiva.
No, that's not what they mean.
Oh.
If it's something that you like, that's not what they mean.
Yes, I am in front of a green screen.
So under the veil, I can hear something coming through.
I hear a bag of Cheetos.
It's not a bag of Cheetos.
Damn it.
It's my lanyard. Okay. So can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, my sound is refusing to come through on my headphones, so I'm just gonna have to hold it up to my freaking head.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Are you allergic to duct tape? Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay, what I missed?
Just jumping into the Epic, Women in Games, and Dove launching campaign to improve female character diversity, they say. Improve.
Oh, great.
I thought it was improving just now because, Stellar Blade, I haven't seen a female character like that in a long damn time.
Yeah, I hate when I see this crap. I always have. For anyone who I guess doesn't know, I'm wheelchair bound myself, and for me, when I'm playing a video game, I like the escapism of it. Like, oh, this person can walk, you know. I mean, yeah, it's cool if there's the option for like a disabled character or whatever, but
I think
I just
the Surge actually did it pretty nicely. You actually start out in a wheelchair, and it's to express how much that sucks. Like one of the first things you encounter is a stairwell. Like there's nothing you can do about that. It's stairs.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's the cripple's natural enemy.
Okay,
But
handstand?
yeah, no, it's huh?
Well, if you could do a handstand and just walk in.
That would take arm strength. So
No, damn it, fair.
where are you? You're supposed to come give me a piggyback ride.
Huh? I'm in Texas. Yeah.
Well, where were you? I needed your help getting up the stairs.
All right, fine. I'm just on my way. Just.
But no, I just hate when they pull this like woke crap, look how much we care about the disabled,
Charlie was saying that she likes being a sexy badass.
Right. Well, she is a sexy badass already.
She doesn't
but
need
I get
to
what
have
she's
a
saying.
wheelchair or the character, because that generally isn't an enjoyable experience.
Right. It's like I want my character to be able to like run and like kick someone's ass. Like all this time, I really thought video games were about the fantasy, the escapism,
New Dog Prime points out Junkrat is a disabled man with a peg leg, and Symmetra is on the spectrum.
There you go.
True.
Yeah, there's there are some games like I remember she actually reacted very positively when it was being shown in Moving Out 2 that you could be in a wheelchair. Just because it was silly and cute and zany. It was a little physics co-op game, and you could be a cat or a dog moving boxes, and you can be in a wheelchair, and it changes nothing about how the game plays.
Right. And like I said, like I'm cool with it being an option. I just hate this whole but look how much we care.
It's because they're focusing on focusing on it, trying to blow it up when it could be like a normal thing.
Yeah, the thing is, it is a normal thing. Like Under the Veil, you play video games. Charlie plays video games. But there's the problem. You two ladies in your wheelchairs are playing your video games, and you're playing as the big hunky guys with the big guns. What is wrong with... Get in your damn wheelchair. We can't show off with ladies playing big hunky guys with guns.
Right. Is that why, like Saints Row 3, you can make a nice BBW, and I'm all like, yes, I can look at this all day. Yes.
I don't want escapism. I want realism. I love every time I see a Raid Shadow Legends ad, and it's got the lady with the Hugh Tonkas and the bikini armor in this land of magic and orcs and all kinds of stuff. And there's always the comments like, the cut of that armor doesn't look very realistic.
I think I talked about this at some point. Maybe, I don't know if it was in this podcast or maybe in one of my streams, but I know I'm going to get judged for this. I don't like it when video games over-sexualize women in certain games because I don't find it realistic, especially when it comes to like armor, like certain pieces like armor that shows like skin. You are not going to go into battle showing any kind of skin. You need to protect your body as much as possible, regardless if you're male or female. But
okay, I'll give you a counterpoint on that, just as a woman myself. At least the last time I checked, I am. I get that like it's not feasible wearing armor like that, but that's the fun of it. That's the fantasy. That's the, I would love to look that hot in that,
I'm also thinking of medieval times. I should throw that in there. That's a katana. But katana's in the fantasy land, and damn it, that's a good counterpart. Fuck.
See, the way I see it is like there's a certain level to it. Like when I mod Skyrim, I want to get everyone in sexy armor. I'm frustrated at the lack of male sexy armor options.
That's true. There needs to be sexy male
put everybody
armor.
in thongs.
Yeah, that's what I want. Because when you get the options, and it's like, would you like them completely naked with nipples and genitalia everywhere? Very detailed genitalia. I'm like, actually, no. I'm going to be killing these people.
I'm thinking about this on Dragon for some reason.
That's the part where it gets a bit weird to me.
Now
where's the banana hammock option?
That's the other thing. If you do find the sexy male option, most of the time it's the completely nude option. I'm like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't want to see it flopping about?
Not as I'm killing him. That makes it weird. I'm like, die bandit, and then he falls back and the physics like flop it up and it whacks me in the face and I'm dead anyway.
What's worse is when they're all running around and their dicks are hard and you're killing them like, he's coming at me with a raging hard on.
Oh no,
Okay,
I've seen too many Skyrim mods. I've seen too many Skyrim mods. Man running into battle with a full erection. Ah, and the other guy's all like, no, no.
It's like, I have the weirdest boner right now.
Oh, I wish there was lines you could put in like that. I can dream.
Yeah, took that arrow in the knee.
I will
arrow. Got it. Mm-hmm.
I will admit that, though. I'm totally cool with like the super sexy female characters, but there should be also like super sexy male characters in their skimpy armor too. That makes no sense.
I feel like Zodiac,
and they should have a realistic option as well if you want to put your female character in something that makes sense.
In big, heavy armors, moving slow and like dying in one hit, and you can have all the ladies back at the inn sweeping the floor.
Right.
They're not going to fucking war like this. We're in realistic mode here.
You know what, Zodiac? I'll do you a favor. I take back what I said earlier because now that if I remember correctly, my first video game crush was Shiva from Mortal Kombat 3.
There's a lot she can do with those hands.
I mean, that's not a bad one.
I mean, look, I was going through puberty, and she had like the skimpiest suit. You can see all the muscles and maximum side boob. Just and you know, she come up on the versus screen. She's all like, and I'm about ready to fight, and I'm all like, titty.
You're like, yeah, I'll let you fight me.
Well, yeah, well, 4 arms. I mean, you can. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm not gonna say that.
But I kind of hate that. What I hate about this crap is not just that they, have the option for disabled characters and stuff like that. And I know I'm focusing in a lot on that, but that's kind of my wheelhouse. And that wasn't even supposed to be a pun, but it worked. But it's not just that. It's that they're like, well, look at these cripples that play games. Aren't they neat? And it's like, we always have. It's not like they're acting like it's some revolutionary idea to put a controller in the hands of someone whose legs don't happen to work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. But in terms of having a character that looks like you, I just want to say I pretty much never have a character that looks like me, with the exception of like Saints Row 2, specifically 2. It's the only one that has the hair also. Like, I can't.
Did she just disappear?
Oh. Yeah. We just she Under the Veil has said what she has had to say, and now she returns under the veil.
Under the veil, yeah.
So, speaking of things that aren't around anymore, we've got some interesting gaming news. Quite a bit of interesting gaming news, actually.
Stadia.
She just got kicked out, but knew the segment was about over anyway. Technically, it went over by about 3 minutes, but it took a while to get started, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, Stadia. Remember that one?
No.
Yeah, nobody does. Okay, so game streaming was supposed to be the future, and so Google was like, hey, you don't need a console. Pay us a monthly fee, and then you can pay us full price to buy these games, and then you can play the games, but you don't actually have them like with you. And everyone turned around, looked at Google, and was like, "No, we don't."
Was this just like over-glorified rentals?
No, that's Game Pass. But you'd always, when you're talking about Stadia, you'd always have the occasional little person pop up who would tell you how they play everything through Stadia now, and it's the best gaming experience they've had of their life, and they love the convenience of it. Strangely enough, I have not seen that since Google has said that they're not doing Stadia
how much was that actor getting paid?
On the plus side, with Stadia going under, Google actually is working on making it right. They said that they're going to refund all game purchases and refund all hardware purchases. Now, I didn't hear anything about refunding the subscription fees. But technically speaking, people did get if they paid for the month and they played for the month, they got their thing. Like the
Wait, what was the piece of hardware? I know I've seen it, but I didn't like
The
really look
controller.
into it. Okay, it was just the controller.
Just the controller.
That was it. So so I'm not going crazy. It was just a
Like
controller.
there was also like the Chromecast, but I think not everything really needed the Chromecast. Like Chromecast was for the TV, but if you're playing on your PC, then you got your controller.
No. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I have a friend that I believe she tried that with a Need for Speed Heat, and it wasn't so hot. No, it's like
I've seen
lagging
Hocus
it.
Pocus 2 came out like yesterday. Haven't actually seen the movie yet.
No, yeah, it did drop yesterday around 3 a.m. And the only reason I know that specifically because I had a pair of friends I was in a Discord with who was waiting for it on Disney Plus, I believe it was.
Yeah, like the idea of game streaming being the future, people were like, whether or not it is, people aren't ready for it. That's my main thing. But also one thing that I have kind of noticed is like that the direction Xbox is going. Like you can already cloud game on Xbox for Game Pass. Most of the games on Game Pass you can play through the cloud. That's kind of how it works. Microsoft has also been saying about having a little initiative to make it so that if you own a game digitally, you can also cloud stream it, whether or not it's on Game Pass. And that is Stadia. That's effectively exactly what the hell it was. So Microsoft is like slowly building the same fucking thing. They're just doing it it's boiling the frog. Like no one wanted Stadia when Google came out and like, hey, here it is. This is the future. It very well may be. No one wanted it right now, and they went too dang. Being first doesn't mean you're going to do it. You're going to be the ones to get in the door.
I don't know. I haven't remotely done any of that myself personally. Like I had a couple of friends who tried it. They didn't like it. I don't know if it was because of their internet connection. They said it was like stuttery. I guess in a way, you could probably save money. Companies, excuse me, could save money by doing something like that in terms of like hardware cost. You know, remember the whole like chip shortage that we had, for an example. I mean, I can kind of see that. I can't really talk because I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation anymore.
But yeah, if you own an Xbox, it's usually sitting there not being used. So in terms of efficiently using the hardware to serve as many people as possible, having it all like you play from the cloud, it makes sense from that perspective. But you don't own shit. And there's been a lot of things happening lately with rights just kind of not being there anymore. Like, oh, sorry, yes, you paid for this movie on this service, but we can't provide it anymore, so you don't have it either.
I mean, a lot of people, myself included, already thought the Stadia was dead. I just said right here, like they actually said it out loud this time. I thought Stadia died months ago, earlier this year. In fact.
Yeah, under the veil, it's the old adage about if you put in a frog in the boiling pot of water, it will jump out of it immediately. But if you put it in a cold pot of water and heat it up slowly, it will boil without noticing. That was an actual experiment that was done. Most people leave out the fact that the frogs were also drugged. But the point is, if a drugged frog will jump out of the boiling water, but will stay in the cold water and boil with it.
I wouldn't know because I don't torture frogs. Oh man,
it's just science, sir.
You can still play your Stadia up until February. I saw somewhere, or no, not February, January.
That's when they're shutting the service down.
But I mean, I just streaming everything. I mean, what do you think the direction of gaming is going? Because I'm thinking back to the PS5 because it doesn't one of the PS5s doesn't have a disc drive, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the PS5 digital doesn't have a disc drive. There's talk about a slim model possibly coming out that's not going to have a disc drive as standard, but a disc drive expansion unit will be a optional accessory.
So are they just slowly
Uh,
making just cheap PCs for people to buy?
Well, that's been consoles since the 8th generation.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people talking about the DRM stuff now and all the issues that are arising because of it. And I'm looking at it like, guys, you're just noticing now this was like the start of the Xbox One and the PS4, like both of them like doing this real hardcore from then on.
Ain't nobody talking about the Oculus Rift.
Why I like my Oculus.
I mean, somebody has to. No offense, of course.
Bone Lab just came out, sir. Bone Lab. This is like the biggest VR game ever.
I don't know why I thought you was going to say this is going to be the boniest lab.
It's the boniest lab. What, my name or whose name?
Oh, I thought it said, I clicked your name. It says black or report.
But it is it's time for the poll results. The poll results. I've been just talking about everything except what I'm supposed to be. Oh, let us see. What is the best face for Pinhead? Okay. Hellraiser Judgment's Paul T. Taylor only came in at 1% for who wore it better, Pinhead's face, Stephen Smith Collins of Hellraiser Revelations came in at 2%. Jamie Clayton of the new Hellraiser was 4%.
Ow.
Granny's pincushion that looked like a tomato, 13%, meaning at a whopping 80%, everybody loves Doug Bradley. Not too surprising there. Not too surprising. I think Jamie makes a pretty good Pinhead. Like, I do like the look there. I didn't mind the look of Pinhead in Judgment. I feel like Revelations, it was a little off. I don't know, he just had a bit of a chubby face for Pinhead. Like, not really chubby, like not outward, but it's like you got the big chin, the big cheekbones, like it looked like the needles got a little infected. I don't know.
You don't want to touch that pin. You get hepatitis. Like
I think Judgment Pinhead's closest, but everyone else is just bad. And I like Femme Pinhead's look personally.
I can't.
I might have tried looking up female Pinhead to show Aaron earlier, and it's stuff that I cannot show on stream because there's a lot of people who've made some serious, interesting female Pinhead stuff.
Hello, Google. No. Epic Jason, I like your idea of Michael Myers as Pinhead. That'd actually be kind of cool to see. Yeah, I can get rid of this now.
And the leather outfit's large part of the look. Yeah.
Aren't they thinking back to the Oculus Rift, aren't they making the Oculus Rift 2? Or I'm thinking about the PSVR 2.
Well, they're making the PSVR 2. It's not going to be backwards compatible with PSVR 1.
No, yeah, I remember that.
Oculus Quest exists. Oculus Quest 2 exists. Then Facebook changed to Meta, and now it's the Meta Quest. And there's going to be a new Pro Meta Quest something. No, it's sort of semi-leaked out. It's going to have inside-out tracking for the controllers as well. So instead of having little lights on them, they're going to have little cameras on them, which will allow them to not have the big ring, and they'll be smaller. And that makes me happy because when I'm trying to reload a small gun in hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, and the fucking ring keeps clicking on the damn other controller, I'm like, get in there, you son of a bitch!
Is that why they're really, really pushing for gaming streaming on Facebook lately? Or part of the reason? I don't know. Well, you said the Meta thingy, and I know the the Facebook, for some weird reason, has been shoving streaming, gaming streaming, like a motherfucker. Like, it's everywhere I go. Every time I look at my personal Facebook, it's even popping up on Instagram as well. I'm like, y'all, leave me alone.
I do use the Quest with Steam. I got to. I use a virtual desktop. I think that now, since I got it, they've added a whole bunch of other ways that you can actually use it wirelessly without having to go through virtual desktop. But I set up virtual desktop for so long ago, and I'm too damn old of a curmudgeon to learn a new dang freaking system again. Like, nah, I'm just gonna go through virtual desktop, play my games at 120 hertz, stream it to my face. Hot dogs, horseshoes, hand grenades. There we go.
See, I'm almost kind of jealous because I couldn't play games like that personally. You ever seen some of those fails, the VR fails, where people actually like jump into the TV or walk? Yeah, that's me.
I mean, when I've been playing Bone Lab, I've been getting the feeling like I can lean on this table or I should sit on that couch. But then I got to remember, like, I'm in virtual reality. We've done this before. It doesn't work. It does not work. It's a ghost couch.
Just yeeting myself into a window or something. Just be terrible. Terrible. Especially if I did horror movies. If I did like horror games, I'm already a wee bitch. First off, I've done horror games. Like I only do horror games during October. It's October now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is very October.
Phasmophobia is compatible with virtual reality.
Hey, you know what Hell No sounds like?
That's the game that actually made me scream. Like I got scared. That bitch was like right behind me, whispering in my ear. What the fuck you was running? Bitch creeping up on me. I don't care. She already dead. I'm gonna fucking kill her again.
I just know when I streamed that game last year, I bitch quit. Not rage quit. I bitch quit. That game scared the shit out of me. I screamed. Because the headphones I had at the time had like full 3D surround shit. So when we were trying to figure out if it was like a demon or a ghost or ghoul or whatever, I kept kind of like the same situation. I kept hearing voices, kept hearing like little ticks here and there. I was like, hey, I'm like, hey, nah. Or you see things like just subtly like there's like no frames of animation. It would just move, just like that just move really suddenly. And I'm like, no.
Who's older, me or my brother Sticks? I don't know. I'm like nearly 40 now. I'm 39, so I'm probably older. I don't know.
You're gonna hit 40 before I do.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm okay. He's not my brother, but I wouldn't be surprised if we are actually like distantly related because he's also like born in the same state that I was born in. He's also got Abenaki blood in him. I'm like, hey man, like let's meet up, have a little powwow or some shit. I don't know. Maybe scalp a motherfucker.
So if there's any police watching, I have never met this man. Wait, wrong way. He tricked me to be here. I just I think someone asked me what my favorite horror movie was. I think I answered that already, which was Event Horizon, 13 Ghosts, and the OG Pinhead. I forgot who said that. Oh, welcome, Erica. Oh, overview.
Oh, you were saying?
I got caught off guard with the Erica and you scalping somebody. All I remember is Abernathy, you and Sticks, or probably not secret lovers, secret cousins, maybe. I did not mean to say secret lovers. And at last, I remember me being a bitch on Phasmophobia. I am low-key kind of excited about Wolverine coming back as Hugh Jackman. I said that backwards. Jackman coming back as human. You know what I'm trying to say.
Hard bullet. Let's find ourselves a hard bullet.
Oh man, have they done
VR only? I'd love to see it.
Metal Hellsinger in VR yet? Is that a thing yet?
VR Metal Hellsinger? I think you'd have to do Vortex or something for that. Holy ass! Oh my! Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, is that on Steam? Okay, I'm kind of curious now.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't know. feel very good.
I like what I see. I do like what I see. Especially
there's a decapitated head right
this
there.
guy's head. That's a number 2. That's a number 2 in the temple.
He'll be all right.
Ooh. This is like somewhere between hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, and blade and sorcery.
You know what's weird?
Oh, that's a drill.
Oh,
That's a drill.
I'm like, hey, let me see what you're thinking about.
Jesus.
That man looked like he was doing kung fu in the last picture.
How did that sign not get blood on top of it?
Nah, it
Someone
has
just find the blood
anti-blood
puddle and
covering.
put the sign on top, like, yep, job done.
Wait, go back one screenshot. I just want to confirm something. Oh, he's being hung by the chain. Okay, for some reason I thought he was doing like one of them like karate kicks into that man's chest. I just like looked at it wrong.
Okay. Oh shit, that's right. Under the veil, she sent the super chat comments. I needed to read the super chats. We're already past the end time for the stream. Okay. Erica Rivera Monsov drops 12 pen saying, "Hi, Decker Shadow. I'm a fan from Peru. Lima, my favorite videos is your review from Freddie and Jason. You're very funny." Thank you. Oh yeah, we got. Are there more? I keep. If there are more.
I saw a couple more. I didn't, bring
like
it up.
any Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street movies come out or things come out. Should I just add them all to the end of the summer Freddy versus Jason? That playlist?
If you can. Wait, can you?
And Senor Sticks dropped $2 saying, "Would you be for or against a cyberpunk future?" I feel like that's just kind of the inevitability. If we don't all just glass ourselves, if the human race doesn't just say fuck it and leave, cyberpunk is kind of how it's going to go, because you're going to have the high technology continuing on, but you're going to have people kind of jerry-rigging it all together to get it to work after a while, which leads to cyberpunk.
I can see Cyberpunk 2077 kind of being the thing.
Now just
it's like
posting everywhere.
As a no, not that good. As more people are able to afford more cybernetics into their body, highly separating those who can't, and then blah 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 blah. Ain't going into that.
Okay. Also, $2 from Red Spade Trade 7. Love the vibe. Keep up the good work, you guys. Thank you very much.
Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the anime, it's actually pretty top notch.
Okay, trolling boy. Yeah, I should. But yes, should also talk about exactly what we got going on right now, what we're working on. The Mummy review is done and uploaded and currently fighting the copyright claim.
Gotta love that copyright claim.
Following that up, I had intended on doing a Nature Unleashed movie review and then Scream 4, but now I'm like, well, we're starting off in October. I got to get in the spooky season. Maybe Nature Unleashed ain't going to work out so well, but I don't know if I have enough time to really properly do Scream 4. What do I do? Is there an Asylum movie called Shout or something?
Just sacrifice sleep. You'll be all right. I love Star Fox. I just saw it in the chat randomly. I was like, yeah, Star Fox. I love Star Fox.
Robot legs. Sexy robot legs.
Oh, can you get sexy robot legs? Can you get horse legs? I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure they're going to charge out the ass for the robot legs. No fun.
I want horse legs. I need to gallop. As a Texan.
Erica says, "Hi, Decker. I wish that all Hellraiser's movies they make is one of Kirsty into Cenobite like the comics. Sorry, my English is so not at all good." Yeah, my English sucks like worse. So.
Oh yes, Star Fox does have robots' legs. Yeah, isn't there like all the animals in there? Like, well, not all of them. I think it's him, Falco.
Oh yeah, they all got robots.
I don't know if Peppy and Slippy
some kind of lore saying that with the G forces they face, that it's like
it was like too much for their bodies, so they had to get rid of them.
There's no way blood can go into their legs if they don't have legs, so they got their legs were just straight up cut off and replaced with robot legs.
Yeah, because
something fucked up like that.
The R-wings
I feel like the artist just couldn't draw legs. Like,
yeah, I remember that. I was just like, I remember when I found that out, I was like, oh god, that's kind of dark, but kind of cool, but kind of dark. I didn't expect that from a Nintendo game.
But yeah, Kirsty turning into a Cenobite like the comics, that would make for a very nice movie, I'd say. I would think, yes.
Yeah, I'd be down for it.
But what you got going on, Thick Black Daddy? What games you playing? Are you still streaming on Twitch even after all the stuff they've done?
Everything? Oh boy, that's a whole nother pot of stuff by itself. But
like it might still be easier to be discovered on Twitch than on YouTube on a smaller scale. That's the thing.
You know, I'll say this low key. There's a part of me that's been thinking about streaming to YouTube just because the compression rate is so much better on YouTube. I for a lot of people don't know because I only got like a handful of subscribers on there, but I did do a secret stream to test the quality rates and stuff like that on YouTube, and it's so clean compared to the same settings that I use from OBS on Twitch. The Twitch basically sucks. YouTube is crisp, clean, delicious. It's so nice. I've also I've been playing. I've been trying to get away from Overwatch. I do play a lot of Overwatch. Trying to get away from that. I did talk about Moon Scars, which is a very great Metroidvania game. Even though I only played like 2 hours of it because I was falling asleep towards the end of my stream last night. Moon Scars. If you have Game Pass, you can pick it up. Amazing pixel art. Yeah, I do love the graphics. And if you heard earlier, I talked. I asked Dector like, how do you write a script? And it's because I am eventually got to work on myself a little bit here. Planning on making, I'm gonna call them Lil Thick reviews of games. They're gonna be like just short, anywhere between 3 to 5 minute reviews of me just basically talking shit about video games. And like I say, it's very, very early. I got a lot of stuff that I have to learn. I got to get a couple of software stuff like that. And you got leftover birthday cake, and I'm going to be editing some videos and posting them in my Discord for test screenings. I think that's the best way I could put it. Using clips. That's actually why I don't know if you've ever seen it, Decker, but that's why I actually changed out the entire way my stream looks, the format, so it could be easier for me to take clips from there and throw them up to YouTube or edit them into videos and stuff like that. Your birthday was Thursday? I'm sorry. Happy Thursday. What the fuck? Happy birthday. I'm sorry, it was late. I definitely owe you that piggyback ride. Take that any way you like.
So, yes, I got more reviews coming. I want to do some reaction reviews to Hellraiser, to Terrifier 2, to... What the fuck?
Where are you going to see that at? You're in the middle of nowhere.
I got to drive 80 miles. I had something else written down on my schedule. Where's my schedule? I'm going to look at it. I had made plans. I'm going to say my plans. What are my plans? What's the other thing I was going to... Halloween Ends. That's another reaction review. I want to do reaction reviews to all of those. I got a lot of things I want to do for October. Being depressed and not putting videos out is not one of the things I want to do. So let's get this going.
I love being depressed.
And everything gonna go great. And YouTube gonna pay me, and I'm gonna be happy again. But
part of my pastime.
That is the time we have.
Yeah, I got to go be depressed.
Yeah, I need to be depressed as well. I got to get that out of my...
Oh, dude, you want to hold hands and be depressed together?
Crap, I knew I forgot something. I didn't link any of things in the description. Normally I always do that. Today I didn't, because I suck. I'm very bad at my job.
Who are you? What are you?
I'm the cousin of Sticks. Something, I don't know.
Definitely not secret lovers.
So, thank you all for watching. I'm Decker Shadow.
And I'm Thick Black Daddy.
I will be adding their channels links into the description, so it should be here if you're watching a VOD, or just keep looking and refreshing the page after a couple minutes. And remember, not secret lovers. Definitely not.